Welcome everyone to a quick overview of the power rule, which is lesson 2.5 from calculus. Let's dive on in. The power rule only works for power functions, aka you have a function like f of x is equal to x to some power. We're going to put an n. So it only works for functions written in this form, x to a power. And how it works is f prime of x is equal to n times x to 1 less f power. So you can bring down the exponent and then take 1 away from it. And that is the rule. So let's try it out with an easy one. So if we have an easy function like x to the 5th power, well, f prime of x would be we bring down the power, which is 5, and we multiply it by x to the 1 less power. 1 less than 5 is 4. So we can write that pretty as 5x to the 4th. That's the power rule. It is that simple. However, it may look a little complicated when you have functions like this one here or this one here. What do? Well, both of these are just power functions in disguise. We can rewrite them as x to some power. In this case, if we have an x in the denominator, that is the same thing as having a negative power. So 1 over x squared is the same thing as x to the negative 2 power. And then we can follow the same rules. F prime of x would be equal to, we bring the power down, negative 2, and we multiply it by x to the 1 less power. 1 less than negative 2 is negative 3. So we can simplify that. We'll bring the negative 2 to the numerator, which it is, and then we'll bring down the x to negative 3 to make it positive, so we have negative 2 over 3x for that one. This one here, when you have roots, remember that the root is the denominator of the power. So I can rewrite this one as x to the 2/3 power. And then we still have the same thing going on. You do have fractions, so if you're scared of fractions, you'll just have to practice a little bit more. But what we're going to end up doing is the same thing. We're going to bring the power down in front, so this 2/3, and we're going to times that by x to the 1 less power. 1 less than 2/3 is negative 1/3, and we can rewrite this as 2 in the numerator, and the denominator we're going to have is 3, and x to the negative 1/3 is 1 over the cube root of x, so cube root of x. So we have 2 over 3 times the cube root of x, and that is the final answer for that one. Not that bad. It takes a little bit of practice, especially with the trickier ones, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be a breeze. So good luck to you, and I'll see you in the next video.